Hey loves, it's me again. Y'all take what y'all need to take. Leave the rest, okay? Um, all negative energy is returned back to its owner, y'all. I don't even really know. Like, I'm being guided to share something with y'all, okay? I may be missing out a lot of pieces to the puzzle, but those, man, especially for women, you know, um, I was, because I don't want to say raped, it was. I was, sexually assaulted. And I actually have evidence. Okay, I have proof, right? But there was a lot of lies, manipulation, a lot of y'all. I was even told by this person that they was all working in a group. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this: the people from my past and some siblings sent this energy my way, okay, to sexually assault me, all right, multiple times to try to trap me. But in the midst of it all, y'all, they was doing spell work on me, and I knew why God put me in this situation. It was so that I could see, so that my eyes can be wide the freak open, because God had already revealed to me that the people I grew up with was doing black magic on me. And so God actually put me in a church going person house, okay, that was so almighty holy, right, to show me what these so-called holy people be doing, okay? And before I even got to the place, so anyway, I got away from a situation, right? That person was also working with the family I grew up with, amongst other people, right? So I finally got away. Now, they was trying to do everything in their power to stop me from leaving, to stop me from, going there and, to freeing myself. So I was going through another ascension, another spiritual awakening while all of this was going on. Okay. They had property people involved, y'all. Maintenance people involved, y'all, trying to come in. I know I spoke about this before, trying to come in my home while I'm in the shower, while nobody is at home but me, and a lot of crazy stuff. So God ended up giving me instructions, and I did exactly what God told me to do. And long story short, the person reached out to me. Now, mind you, this person didn't know I had my own place at the time, that I was good, but the person ended up reaching out to me and was like, oh, I thought you was with, like, didn't care, right? So then all of a sudden, they try to get back under me, right? I end up getting a dream, though. Like, that's when all my gifts started, like, really coming in as soon as I got away from this person. That's another thing, y'all. That's how y'all know who be blocking y'all and stuff. If you used to get dreams, or, and then certain people get away from you, and then all of a sudden, God start talking to you in your dreams, giving you visions and things, y'all, listen. Okay? And they tried to do it again. Okay? So this is why when they say you do cord cuttings and you get away from people, stay the freak away. Okay? But I'm going to say this, right? So I'm going to go back to, so when they found out I ended up getting my own spot, my own place, I was doing good. They thought I was left for dead, y'all. I swear, they thought I was left for dead. Now, before I end up leaving, they tried to SCX traffic my ass. Okay? And I knew the person that I was with was involved. All right. I knew that for a fact. They tried to kill me for insurance money, like all kind of stuff, y'all. Okay. And when I had got away, ended up getting, where I needed to go. Now the property people where I'm at, they sending people in to be involved. Then, they send in this person that pretended like they was a community person, y'all, that they was, for the people. And this is what I'm saying. Ladies, be very mindful. Men too. Like, men, be mindful. It don't care what gender you are, what race you is. You know what I'm saying? Be very mindful when and with dealing with these people. Okay? Sent this person in, y'all. Long story short, they was doing black magic to try to make me homeless. Then they was doing stuff to my truck, flattening the tires, going up under the truck to tamper with it so I wouldn't go. They tried to trap me, y'all. They tried to trap me, keep me stuck. Okay? This is why it's important to listen to God, man. Listen to God. Listen to the steps. Listen to y'all for real. Okay? There is always a way out. So then, so that happened or whatever. So then, okay, they send this person in or whatever. Now, how things was kind of like in sync. So this is what they did. It was like, the person, now I have this big heart. So they try to use their health. Okay. They try to use their health to get me, basically, and you could tell like this person was coached on how to do it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, this is another thing. Yeah, y'all be mindful. And sometimes you just gotta be silent and don't just go off people's words. You know what I'm saying? Because this person told me so many things, and knowing, yeah, you could call me gullible, you could call me, but I had to remember, and God had to show me everybody's not like you. Everybody's not a pure soul. Everybody don't have a pure heart. Everybody don't have, you know what I'm saying? But long story short, somebody tries to do black magic to make sure I lose everything or whatever like that. But of course, God had me. Okay. And basically, I was taken to this. I was taken to a place where I was supposed to be protected, and I was not protected. Okay. It was a trap, tried to set me in another trap. While people did black magic on me, but God was showing me the higher perception of what was going on. And I was being, sexually assaulted. And I got evidence. Okay. Then there was a person that knew that I was being sexually assaulted and didn't do anything. Okay. And this was actually the person that was doing the black magic on me. Okay. Then telling the whole neighborhood and stuff like that I was a 304, and y'all know all of this crazy, and it's just like, yeah, it was just wild and dealing with a lot of demons, right? Literally the light and darkness. And long story short, my gift started enhancing while I was in this place, and a lot of dealing with Masons, people trying to energy harvest, okay, people trying to, once again, siphon energy, then it got to the point, then this person told me, oh, you can't be beautiful and have money. So whoever knew about some kind of inheritance that I have, and y'all still don't got it, still ain't, but people giving me like hints here and there or whatever, but it's like a lot of people trying to steal it or stole it from me, whatever, right? So this person tell me like, you can't be pretty and have money. So I was like, in a sense, what do you know that I don't know? And then the person tell me, why do everybody hate you? Why do they hate you? Why do they hate you? So instantly I just knew, oh, everybody think you a square. Now mind you, anyway, y'all, come to find out this person was working with the grandma that was my adopted grandmother and their family, the person that took me in as a child and their family, and because this person knew a lot of stuff about me. Like, how did you know? And then the timelines, God would just speak it to me, revealing things, y'all. God will reveal things to you, right, about certain things, and you just gotta be quiet, listen, to take the steps. Then, y'all, it got so bad to where they tried to make it seem like I was crazy because I was screaming to the rooftops, okay, about what was happening to me in this house. Like, I was telling everybody. And so people was trying to make it seem like I was dumb, I was stupid, I was slow, I was like, you know what I'm saying? And now I will put the proof on the freaking internet. And like I said, I don't care what people have to say, but it's this person admitting to me what they was doing, actually in the act, you know what I'm saying? Invading my privacy, my space, breaking in and entering, all kind of stuff, y'all. Okay? All kind of stuff. So it's just like, they always like to try to make it seem like women are the issue or the problem, or they a 304, or they this. No, y'all need to learn the difference between goddess energy, a real divine energy, and a 304. If I was the 304, why did you try to force me to suck your DICK? If I was a 304, because a 304, they gonna do what they do, right? With no hesitation, with no problem. Okay? Me, my God, my angels, my ancestors, my spiritual God, they know what's T. And the people that did what they did to me, they know what's T too. They know what's up. They know what's up. You get me? So y'all, I say this to say this too. If you can, y'all get evidence, because people would try to make it seem like, then they tried to put me in a psych ward, bro. They tried to find out I was trying to get I had my concealed to carry, right? But I was finna get it to where I could carry it. You get me? Once they found that out, they tried to put me in the psych ward. You know, all of that stuff, tried to make it seem like I was crazy. Then the freaking hospital tried to do spell work. Like, y'all. Like, those who know, y'all know. But I say this to say this, y'all. If you can get evidence, get it. Put it on a thumb drive. Keep it sacred. Y'all, it was to the point where these people was playing with my money so that I wouldn't get up and go. So I wouldn't leave. They was trying to strip me of everything. Then it got so bad, y'all, to where they was doing black magic on my hoo-ha. To try to make it seem like I was a 304. And to try to make it seem like, too, that I was just unclean. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, it was a lot that they was doing, y'all. But I say that to say this, look, that's just a little snippet, and I probably ain't even telling everything, but y'all, if you can, record everything. Because people out here would try to make it seem like you crazy. They're trying to make it seem like you know what I'm saying? And these people that's supposed to be in these higher positions, that's supposed to, protect us and to be there, they don't know nothing about it because they ain't never been through it. So you can't say what you would have did, or what you can't say it if you ain't never been through it. Okay? But anyway, I love y'all, and until next time.